All right. The NAF, this was an incredible win for you guys. Overpass, obviously a very, very testy game. Kind of walk me through. I know the team has had problems in the past of where you guys have to battle back mentally and stay in it. How was the team mentality in this such a crucial game?
Yeah, I mean, obviously coming through, we're really confident with the matchup. Playing ITB, and we started off strong in the pistol round, won first round, and I think a lot of us were confident, that we can just snowball and just carry the momentum and win. And yeah, unfortunately, we ended up getting ecoed, and they're catching us off guard with a lot of push plays. I got pushed a monster one time, got caught off guard. They're pushing A, catching our A players off guard. We were starting, I think, a little bit to feel a little worried and feeling a little stressed, like midway through the first half. But then later on, we're able to at least get 5 rounds. 5 rounds on T side is still confident enough to go into the CT side. So we're able to get a good, CT side rolling. We're able to win the pistol. A lot of the rounds were really close. If they were to win one round, it would have broken our economy and it went completely south for us. But I think with the experience edge and the players that we have, I think we're able to just close it out, and we're able to just find the right plays and the right moves, and they were able to bring it back into OT. But yeah, I think just in the end, experience took over, and that was the edge for us.
I mean, yeah, we saw they were really pushing you guys hard, especially on their CT side. What were you trying to do to counter that? Was it more passive plays? Was it more waiting for aggression and trying to play off that?
No, I think it was mainly more just like, just trusting our game. And I think at B, we're feeling pretty confident. A lot of times they're coming B, we're able to shut them down. But I think they're able to find some entries and openings at A, and I think they're feeling a little bit more comfortable on that bomb site. And yeah, I think just some mishaps, maybe some misplays and all that, but I think they're able to find what was weak for us, and they kind of exposed it. And yeah, in the end, yeah, again, I think just experience and all that, we were able to just take it over the line. It was close, but yeah, we got it.
I mean, with that being your map pick, are you guys going to be looking back at that match, trying to see how you could potentially, fix some of those problems before you head into the playoffs?
Yeah, of course. I think going into the playoffs, I think we're going to return more back into the Tier 1 play style, I believe. I think there's going to be a lot more top teams qualifying. I think there might be like a few that might sneak in, but obviously we're going to look back and see like what we're doing wrong and what we're stressing about and all that. And yeah, I think going back into the playoffs, I think we might feel a bit more comfortable because I think we'll come across more of the Tier 1 play style that we're usually used to. And so, yeah, I think going to the playoffs, we're definitely feeling confident, and we're going to take, obviously, a look back on Overpass to see what we can do better.
Talk to me a little bit about Anubis. I mean, this was a map that ITB had obviously prepared for. Obviously, we're ready to play. CT side, you went down a little bit, predictably. It's much harder. But how were you what were you reading from them that allowed you to basically come back and power your way to victory on that side?
Yeah, they were starting off strong on T side on Anubis. They were pressuring B a lot, playing those scrappy B rounds where, they just flash and they're instantly in the site and it just becomes a brawl and they're able to win those rounds. And that's just how it goes sometimes on that site. And yeah, and then later on, I think they tried to play more slow, and I think that honestly made us more comfortable because at the end it made it feel more like a Tier 1 game because they're trying to play more methodical, and they weren't just trying to try to take fights and all that. So yeah, no, I think they were trying to. I think they may have outplayed themselves a little bit, but I think we were able to adapt and kind of wake up a little bit. I think everybody had their huge highlight rounds out. A few rounds, OC had some insane shots that seemed crazy on the death. He got like 2 no scopes for like 1 round or something like that. But yeah, we're able to just adapt, find the right ways, and then yeah, we came into a 9-6, and then going into T side, we're way more confident in our T side than our CT side, in my opinion. So we knew that in the end we'll win.
I mean, you were just saying it. What a game by OC. I mean, he was top fragging both games. He has been a little bit, inconsistent. I don't think that he would disagree with it. But when he's on, how important is him? And do you guys change the way that you play when you know that he's kind of on that streak?
I think what a good thing about OC, what he's learned to do a little bit better is that like he's more vocal. Especially with oppers nowadays. Like if you look at players, like Simple, Dexter, and all the top oppers, they're usually the ones that are the most vocal, saying what to do, how they want to rotate, and what they want. Yeah, exactly, what they want to do. And I think he's improved on that a lot. Whereas before, when he was on our team, last year and earlier, somewhat this year, I believe he was more passive and more quiet and not giving himself the freedom. And like when you're an opper, you need to be a player that talks. You need to have a lot of freedom in your mind, and you need to run around and feel like you're the best. You got the big opper, you got the big dick gun, as you could say. But obviously he's been playing better, and I think with him talking more, I think it helps him develop more confidence. Feeling the freedom, not being micromanaged on what to do and all that. So I think he feels more comfortable that way, and I think that's why you see that he's improved like a lot in his game and all that. So I think that's what it's all about.
I mean, we're talking about OC's great performance, but I mean, it can't go without saying your performance ever since the first map that you played has been absolutely otherworldly. You've been one of the best performing players on Liquid. Is there anything that you're doing? Do you recognize that you're doing it? Are you looking to keep doing it? Like, what's going on with you and how your stellar performances are?
I just think it just comes down to a lot of like just growing and just playing Counter-Strike as long as I have. I think the biggest thing is just making sure you have a strong mental. After my first game, I had like a terrible game and like I literally needed to find like a come to God moment. I needed to find something, but I'm very hard on myself when I don't perform, and when I do, I really feel like I let myself down, my team down, and everyone down. So I think if you have a strong mental and you understand what's wrong about yourself and you just fix it, at the end of the day, you have the issues. You're the only one that knows how to fix them. They're all in your head. So you just need to be strong, and yeah, I think also just like in CS, a lot of it's about confidence. You need to just be super confident. If you're not confident, the other player is going to be way more confident than you are, in my opinion. Players like Simple, Dexter, like bringing up these players, it's like I don't think they go into matches feeling like, oh, I'm not confident. Oh, I think this player's going to be better. Oh, I'm not feeling too good, So, yeah, no, I don't know. I feel good. Even after the first game, I felt like shit, and I told myself can't do this shit again. I think the last time I went like 0-12 or 0-13.5, I think it was like 2019 Cologne during the Grand Slam run. So it's been a long time. So yeah, I think you just have a good strong mental and make a good way to reset, and you'll always stay in it no matter what. I think I have a lot of games where I start slow, but I'm able to just come back because every Counter-Strike is a round by round game. So just play it round by round, and you never know what can happen.
And finally, now you're going to be able to have an extra day off. What are you guys going to be able to do with these 2 days? Is it back to the lab, or is it trying to get some R&R?
I think we're going to maybe chill tonight. Hopefully, who knows? Maybe I can have a chance to go see like Eiffel Tower or something. Do something. Go to Disneyland. I don't know. Do something. But yeah, no, feels good to win. We're happy that we're able to just get it today and not have to do it on the very last day, and make it feel so stressful on a grind and all that. So we're happy. We're pumped. We're all excited.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.